Get your popcorn ready. Where's side chick? Calling here from Buffalo, New York. Got my dreads. I'm almost to the 10. Final countdown, Houston.
Ready for launch.
Joe Burrow sucks.
Welcome to NFHell. Here's your host, Dames Marvs.
Well. NFHell. Does it exist? Does hell
Not
really
here.
exist? Guys, welcome to the finale of NFHell, season 4 finale. And I haven't broken this news yet, but we will, 3 of us, be back for season 5.
Break it.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh man."
Wait, let me first say something,
Go ahead.
if I may.
Yeah,
To everybody that's already watching, thanks for being here. We appreciate everyone's viewership. Also, please like and share this out so we can get in front of as many people. This is our finale show for NFL. We're excited to be here, and we definitely appreciate the support. Back to you, Dames.
Yeah, how are you, Frankie?
I'm good.
Other than tired and marinating in your own fart powder.
You know, I just love the mountains when the mountain weather makes you tired, and sometimes you're not tired, and sometimes you want to sleep, and it's beautiful, and can't make up my damn mind over here.
And Todd, how are you today, sir?
Doing well,
Todd
doing
is-
well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, so all right. Let's just get right to it. We had a game on
Was that what that
Sunday.
Is that what that was?
Oh yeah. Some people said it was boring. I thought it was elite football by at least one team. And that may not be exciting, but think about this. You got you got a little bit of everything. You got an offensive touchdown. You got offensive touchdown 2 times by the other team. You had
Picks.
special teams by
Yep.
Seattle. They
Interception.
spent more money than anybody on special teams. They spent $9.33 million on the special teams between their kicker and their punter.
Jeez, wish they had a
And the
kicker.
kicker goes and breaks the Super Bowl record with 5 field goals, and then the punter Dixon puts 3 punts inside.
5
the
field goals
6-yard line.
and an extra point. He should have gotten the second MVP of that Super Bowl. Your kicker.
I mean, there was a discussion that he was.
close.
I mean
He
it. I mean
scored
it.
17 points.
He sure did by himself.
And that's more
It was
than
Walker.
opposing team scored in the entire game.
Exactly.
Also, he's also the first player in the history of the NFL to have over 200 points for a season. He had 204 points this season.
Who?
That's a record.
Oh, field goal kicker, dude.
Yeah, so
Isn't
I
he the
would not
thicker
have been
kicker?
upset.
Oh no,
What's
that's
that?
the Rams. Nothing.
Myers.
Jason Myers is the kicker.
Yeah.
I would not have been upset if he would have.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could have gone either way.
It really could have, and it could have gone to Devin Witherspoon. It could have gone to Michael Dixon. Could have went to the defense as a whole. But
Well,
if it would have went to, let's say, if they would have played politics and went to Sam Darnold, we'd be sitting here right now saying, "K9, dude, come on."
Yeah.
How
They
do you
did it
not
right.
Give it to him?
they did it right.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
think they would pick anybody other than a quarterback. That was me mouthing off because typically, statistically speaking, I mean, you can look at the facts and look back in the history. Typically, it's a quarterback, and if it's not a quarterback, it's I think the last non-quarterback MVP, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Google this if you want. Terrell Davis, back when he won the Super Bowl
28
with
years
Denver.
ago.
Yep, I think that was the last time it wasn't a quarterback as an MVP.
I'm actually
20
glad it was a low scoring game. I like games like this. It wasn't boring to me at all.
28.
I wasn't
years
really
ago.
bored. I just wanted more.
The
Well,
best
let's go
thing that
there,
happened
because
was
Frankie said that New England
Oh,
was going
yeah.
to score 38 points.
I
have
thought they
that
really
right.
would. I
you
really thought they
definitely
would.
wanted more.
Yes, they got lit.
I I have your score as
38-21.
38-21. I had 43-9. Obviously, I was making a riff on the last time we won. Todd had 28-24. None of us were really even close in our predictions. That's crazy. Because we're all vastly different here, but we're not. None of us are even close to what the actual score was. Do you guys know how many times the score has ended? 29-13.
Never.
60 Super
Once,
Bowls?
probably once.
This is the 12th time.
Really?
12.
Huh. I learned something
number.
useless today. That's awesome.
It was good to see that the right team won.
All right,
And
this is a
that
good time to talk about this.
the refs let them play.
This is a good time to talk about this.
The Raiders
Rashid
are going to get
Shaheed,
him.
the guy that we got from the 1-8 Saints when he came over via the trade deadline.
Yep.
Here's the thing on Rashid Shaheed. He was instrumental in this run to get us there. You can look at several plays that he made since coming over that directly impacted us being where we were hoisting the trophy at the end of the season. So
If you let him go, you're dumb.
I would imagine he'd be a priority. He's also the only one of, I think he's the only active player to have 10 touchdowns of over 50 yards or more. Which is, why wouldn't you want that guy on your team? He's a free agent. K9.
As soon as you sign somebody to a big contract, they get hurt. Every freaking time.
I wouldn't say every time.
Sign him to one day.
You're giving a Madden curse. Like,
I'm not giving nothing, curse.
it's happened more often
That's what
than
happens.
not, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I
Sign
don't
a
think so.
5-year
Because that guy from Philadelphia who won the Super Bowl signed for New England, and he was the best defensive player for New England in the Super Bowl.
I mean, wouldn't have Sam Darnold have gotten hurt? He signed a 3-year deal, $100 million.
Sure,
Why
he
didn't
could
he get
have.
hurt? He didn't
They
miss
just
a
make
game.
a bigger deal of it when they do. That's all.
So what? He's
You
one
hear
of the
about
lucky
it more.
ones.
K9. Kenneth Walker III. He's a free
I
agent
told
after
you.
this
He's
year.
phenomenal.
You know what I read? He was
He's fire.
under 1% of the salary cap this year went to K9. That's the first time that's ever happened. A Super Bowl MVP has been under 2% of your salary cap. So, yeah, he's going to get a payday. He's going to get between 13 and 14 as an offer from somebody. I don't know if he gives a hometown discount. He seems pretty mild-mannered.
How about the Benjamins?
But, yeah, I mean, for a lot of players it is. But for some
He
people,
might
it's
come
not.
back,
Well, here's the
especially if
thing.
Sharp's still there, and they're like brothers. So there's a chance you could get him back.
He did have Sharp's number on his tape on his arm, which was
Yep.
cool. I thought that was cool. Seattle has the 5th most salary cap coming back next year, so they can retain everybody if they want to, and that's huge. Kobe Bryant, Josh Jobe are others, and then I think they just signed the left tackle, but the right tackle is also a free agent. That's about it. All the big dogs are still there and well compensated. So let's see how far $75.6 million can get you in the offseason. Still got
That
to
means
sign
nothing
rookies.
to me.
Still got to sign rookies. But, yeah, great question. That's a great question. And I'm glad that I knew at least partial answer for you. But yes.
They do have a lot of free agents, but that they're in good shape.
We also lost Clint Kubiak, our offensive coordinator, and I thought it was particularly funny that in his Raiders press conference he gave a shout out to K9 because he's probably
True.
like, "Please come here, please."
Him
So
and
might.
JT would be something.
I hope there's no tampering going on there. I mean, not that it would be illegal tampering, but just come to the darker side of. He's like, I'm already on the dark side. I can't come to the other dark side. But anyway,
Well,
yeah, I'm a little nervous. But we could also franchise tag him. So I hate to do that. I hated it when they did that shit to Saquon Barkley, or and like basically said, well, we're not going to let you go out there and see what you can get. We're going to force you to stay here without a deal beyond this year. So if you get hurt,
Too bad.
you may not get paid ever again. I hate that, but it is an option. But that option would result in us overpaying him.
They sign up for this stuff. They know what they're getting into when they sign a football contract. They know that there's all kinds of angles and parameters and bylaws and all the horse shit that they don't read when they sign. They should know. But, man, the salary cap, none of that means anything. They can always make things happen. They always do.
Salary cap doesn't mean anything?
It does, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, the Bills, they're going to do what they have to do, and they're going to make moves that everyone's going to be like, wow, how did they do that with the salary cap? They restructure everyone's contract, and they put all the ins and the outs and the clauses and stuff that doesn't commit them to a certain amount of money, which brings them under the cap.
You know who's
There's
a free agent for the Bills?
Lots of them. But, I mean,
Darius Slay.
my point is
How do you feel about
Asperger's.
that?
Asperger's. Never mind.
Yeah, what? You quit on your thought too, didn't you?
Just
Don't give up on your thoughts.
go ahead,
Darius Slay made you
Roadcaster.
quit on your thoughts.
Don't give up on your thoughts, Frank.
Yeah, he didn't even play.
Well, he's a free agent now.
Good. We
All
need
right,
to trade him.
let's talk about, tails never fails. My ass.
Oh,
Cooper
yeah.
Kupp calls tails.
He said heads.
I
No,
thought
he
he
said
did
tails.
too. But
That's what
so
everybody
did
said.
I.
I clearly heard tails.
said
but
heads.
Half my family's like, he said hoods.
I thought so, but they
I'm like-
didn't say anything, so I was like, oh, maybe I just...
They're like, he
whatever.
said-
Maybe Jerome
tails.
Bettis was there.
I heard tails. I heard
Okay.
tails, but half my family heard heads. So I'm not arguing with you guys.
I didn't even think about that, but I definitely thought I heard heads, and then I was like, oh. But then they played it off like it was tails, so I was like, oh, my
then
must
of
have
course
just
I was like, all right, great. The first disaster of the game has occurred, and we don't get to defer to halftime. But then we go and score a field goal. Now, guys, there was
Field
a
goals.
controversial play in this first drive for Seattle. Cooper Kupp bobbling that ball on the sideline. He definitely got 2 feet in, but I don't think he had possession.
That's why you hurried
Now-
up, got to the line.
But here's the
Smart
thing:
coaching.
if you're Mike Vrabel, this is not the fault of the refs. This is not the fault of anybody else. They made a call. You have a red flag in your pocket. If you
His
think
weird
it's that
ass
big
is
of a
waiting
deal,
for the word upstairs.
if you think it's that big of a deal, you can throw the red flag and challenge the play and keep your timeouts and even have another challenge. So here's the deal: would you guys, as a coach, on the first drive of the game when the score is 0-0, throw a red flag on a
Probably
third
not.
down play?
Probably not unless it was like, an obvious, like if we're back at our own 5 starting our drive and we throw an 80-yard bomb and it's a catch and the refs say it's not, and if I had to throw a flag, yeah, I mean, it depends. But most likely,
See,
why would
they
you do
hurried
that?
up. Seattle was smart. I think he was waiting for the word upstairs. I think if he knew for sure
Yeah.
that it was, he would have, but they hurried the play up.
I don't think it would have mattered, James.
No, I
No,
don't
he's
either,
asking
but
if you would.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm trying
I
to
would.
give anything that I can
Yeah, I would.
that like leads to like. any
What are we
type
saying in
of-
the locker room? Let's go out there and set the tone. What's better than setting the tone than a 3 and out? If I got to challenge a call, I'm going to challenge it.
Yeah,
I'm going to get the ball. Yeah.
I think I probably would have, even though it's the first.
Maybe if I'm there, I would.
But I mean, again, we can look back on it because we saw what happened after that, and be like, "Oh, he should have definitely challenged that and got the ball back." And yeah, you're right. It may not have mattered, but
They coach in the second, man. Any coach will tell you, and I've seen documentaries about this. A lot of coaches will tell you, you make these decisions on a split-second basis with what's in front of you, what the temperature is, what's going on, and we make these decisions, and we believe that these are the best decisions in the moment. And then you look back, going, that probably wasn't. So you don't know. It's like
It's
crazy.
just smart football on the Seattle to have
Yeah,
a
they got
whole
to the
team
line.
understanding what the situation is and hurrying the play up. You don't get that on a lot of teams. A lot of teams, the guys over here doing weird stuff, they're not lining up. That gives them a chance. They rushed up there and they hurried up.
Yeah, it was smart.
well,
The best part about this game is the refs had no factor in it, and they let the two teams play, and obviously the better team won.
They really did let him play.
They did. It was
There
great.
were times where I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And then I was like, "All right, well, I guess if you're not going to have a penalty until 3 minutes left in the first half, you're clearly, not worried about, anything that's not egregious, right?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I like. I thought that was a very good
I
way
felt
to call
like this was
game.
one of the most realist games I watched all year,
Good.
with no
'Cause,
weird factors in it.
There's nothing worse, and I'm sure you guys have had a game that you just snuck out, and you're like, fuck, man, people are going to be like, you guys didn't win that, honestly. It's like, man, come on. I hate that feeling. So, like, I wanted to go in this game, and you guys know I'm not a showboater. I don't, like, brag about all this stuff or, like, talk shit to people. But, like, I was pretty confident last week. I was like, I'm not really
Said you
worried.
weren't worried. Yep.
And there's a lot of reasons why. And we'll get to a lot of that here. Like, after Charbonnet went down, guys, there's 4 games that Seattle played without Charbonnet. You know how many yards Kenneth Walker had in those 4 games?
Over 120.
550 yards in 4 games.
Yep. And then followed it up in the playoffs.
That's over a 2,000-yard season if he does that IRL, like for an entire season. And I mean, that's insane. And then I look at this also. We are 3 plays away from being 20-0.
Yep.
I don't know what you're laughing at.
I don't know either. Let's just go with it.
3 plays. Are you farting and smelling it? Is that
No.
what's going on?
No.
Are you sure? Because that would be
Something
fun.
in the comments.
I would laugh if I was smelling my own farts for an entire show. I would totally laugh.
No. I did have thunder farts earlier, but I'm
He
over
did. He
that now.
texted me that his had a glorious fart day, is what he said.
Oh, so this isn't coming out of nowhere.
No, this is not.
Like that fart.
Well,
I don't have the roadcaster.
I'm not even going to ask like what you ate and led up to it. That can be the halftime show of this show if you want.
Tune into another one.
Yeah, exactly.
His asshole lip syncing.
So, but yeah, dude, with this essentially this team was 3 plays away from being 20-0. Like, this is a good fucking team. Like, there was signs along the way that, and I knew. I was like, if they let Seattle get, the key to me was that Thursday night game where the Rams gave up number 1 position to Seattle, and then that was what turned it all around. So when you look
You
at
know what
it,
I'm laughing at?
sure.
I keep
Yes,
hearing.
we are.
I keep hearing ring ring.
I know. I turned it off because I'm sorry.
I'm like, am I hearing shit? I keep
No,
hearing
dude.
ring
Like
ring.
when I get a text message from my brother, who's text messaging, right? I told him I was
Wing,
doing
wing?
this.
it's like ring ring.
I've got it goes ring, 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 ring.
Oh, okay.
Ring, 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 ring. It does that. So I was like, I did it because I used to work on call, and I would get a text in the middle of the night, and I'd have to wake up. So I needed something that was absolutely going to wake me up. And of course, that shut this off too.
I'm
So,
dinging
yes.
and ringing
I never
over
got
here.
rid of it because I was like, I kind of liked it now.
That's what's making me
But
laugh.
yes, that's my brother. So
Ringing in.
that explains it. All right,
Have him call in
I'm
live?
sorry. I apologize.
I know. I'm
Shut
reading
it
the
off.
comments trying to see what's funny.
I was like, 7 penalties. I
Yeah, I know.
was like, what the? I was like, he must be shitting his pants, literally, like laughing. But yeah.
I gotta go.
So, yeah, dude, the first 8 drives of this game for New England resulted in punts.
Yeah,
That's
bad start.
dominance.
what? You know what I would have done? If I was
I would have
New
scored
England?
more points.
Hindsight 2020. I know that they think that other running back can't block, and that's why they put that. But I would have played the other one.
What are you
He's
talking about?
explosive. You have nothing going. I would have just put the other running back in. He barely played. At Trayvon Henderson.
They do have a tandem, dude. They have a really
One of the
good
reasons
tandem.
why they got that far was him.
I know. In fact, they gave up completely on the run game. I think they only had 15 runs the entire game to 43 passes. So
Smiling because of the runs.
So, yeah, they gave up on the run game, which is something that I don't know if you guys watched much of the information before the like on all the channels where they were covering this game like nonstop for 2 weeks. In fact, neither team's going to be able to run the ball. Both these defenses have got the run on lockdown. So that puts Sam Darnold having to play flawless football. And Drake May, blah, blah, blah. You know, like they were talking like Drake May was how T.O. was talking about him as MVP like all that just the last couple of weeks. And which I believe was just to piss off Frankie, but
Yeah.
I would have
we can
voted
debate that
Stafford,
later.
but I would have kept it quiet.
I plead the fifth. He's like, I plead the fifth. But no, I mean, you're not wrong, dude. They literally gave up on the run game. And I don't know why, because they're only down 9-0 at halftime. That's not insurmountable. You come out, you get the ball at halftime, you come out and score, you're 7-9. You're like right back there.
Yeah.
But they decided to throw the ball 43 times. Now, Drake, I think the first half there's only been one game that had less offense, and it was the Chiefs, and like the first time they went to the but like why did they not? Drake May did have the most yards in a quarter in the Super Bowl.
Good for
in the
him.
fourth quarter.
I gave that guy too
Really?
much credit.
He did.
Garbage time.
But I'm going to give you some of the numbers on. He was pressured 19 times. 14 of them came through left tackle Will Campbell.
You want to know
Hey.
something too?
That guy's dead, dude.
Sam Darnold was also pressured 19 times.
Was he?
He made the correct calls though.
I did not. Dude, he looked.
They both were pressured the same amount of times.
I watched Sam Darnold in that game, and I'm not going to sit here and say that he had a great game. But when it came to getting away and avoiding disaster, he had a beautiful game. And my favorite play of his was like the 15-yard run that he made in the third quarter. And I was just like,
Pull the hammy.
I did not expect this from this dude. But
Yeah.
he
That
also,
stat- that
let's
stat
remember,
shocked
Sam
me
Darnold
too.
had 20 turnovers during the regular season to lead the NFL. And then Seattle goes 3-0 in the playoffs without a turnover, the only team to ever do that and win the Super Bowl with no turnovers in postseason play. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Consistent defense is what that tells me.
Yeah, and in their 3 playoff wins, their average margin of victory was 18.3 points.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's domination. I mean,
It's weird that they're not the favorite for this upcoming Super Bowl. The
Yeah,
Bills and the Rams.
I totally am cool with that. I think those two teams are gonna be the teams to beat next year. I'm happy that we're returning all these players, but I also look at the Rams have a great team, but they have the 8th most cap space coming into next season as well. Now they're gonna have to lay down some money for Puka Nakua,
Puka.
who will be
I don't
coming
get
in. And
concussion.
let's talk about this jackass for a minute.
Yeah. Concussions aren't real. They're all on your head.
Posted a tweet on X after the game that said laughing face Sam Darnold. And of course, Ernest Jones used to be a teammate of Puka Nakua's. And he responds and says, "Ain't you at home, goofy ass?" And I think that's great. I think Ernest Jones has been defending and sticking up for Sam Darnold all year. I think earlier in the season they're like, he's my quarterback. If you got anything to say about it, he literally was like, "Fuck you." And he took a big fine over it. And they had the parade today. And
They grease the poles.
before they left for the parade, they start the parade inside the stadium, right? So all the fans are like filling it. I think there was 1.1 million people there.
Stupid.
Lining the streets, and he said it again. He goes, "This is my home. This is my team. This is my coach. These are my players. That's my quarterback. And if you have a problem with it, fuck you." He said it like in front of like I was like on live TV. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Worst
so gonna get
quarterbacks have won
fined
the
again?
Super Bowl.
What's that?
Worst quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl.
You
He's
think
not
so?
bad.
I think
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer's worse.
Jim Plunkett. Hostetler.
Yeah, it's not even close, dude. Like, I get why
Darnold
people want to
played
put
good
that
even in
narrative
New
out
York.
there. I get why people want to put that narrative out there, but he's also the only player in NFL history to have 20 wins in 2 seasons. Like,
He did turn the ball over a lot, but clean that up. That's it, right?
or I'm sorry,
More.
30 wins in 2 seasons. That's a lot. Just so you guys.
Well, I mean, look at his journey. New York Jets, Panthers, 49ers as a fucking third stringer, sent over to Minnesota, where you think you're just going to go there and get gobbled up by the QB room. Next thing you know, you're winning 14 games and they dump you out. And then you get to Seattle and say, fuck everybody, and win a Super Bowl.
Pretty sweet.
Yep.
I mean, it's a story. Now, he has to come back next year, and he has to play good. Right?
Well,
I mean, you can't just be like,
He
all
might
right,
suck.
now you've climbed the mountain, now you can go down the other side. How about you hang out up there for a little while? He's never going to be in the discussion with guys like Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson,
Well, he's not
Joe
them.
Burrow.
He's better than
He
them now.
might actually be in discussions like with Joe Burrow because they're both redheads. But
Yeah,
other than
gingers.
that, like, or no, it was Andy Dalton that was a redhead. But you know what
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like guys that have not played up to their potential. I would certainly say Joe Burrow. He needs to lead his team somewhere. They did play. Did they play in a Super Bowl?
Who?
The
Cincy.
Bengals. No, they played in the AFC Championship.
They lost. They beat us and then lost to KC, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. So, good first half. It was boring. Darnold's final numbers on the day were 202 yards. He was 19 of 38, which is about 50%, which was his lowest of the season, mind you. And he had a touchdown, no turnovers. Now, you look at Drake May, 295, 27 of 43, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, fumble. Not great. And all of his turnovers came with like 16 minutes left in the game.
And weird. He forced the ball in a lot of those turnovers too, which he didn't have to do.
Well, and that's why they're like, why didn't he play that way the whole game? I'm like, dude had 3 turnovers in the last 16 minutes. If he played that way the whole game, you guys would have gotten destroyed. Because Seattle, I mean, first of all, that's garbage time. I'm not saying that Seattle was not playing, but they were definitely backing up and letting things happen in front of them.
Yeah.
And Reek Wallen,
Letting
what does he
time
do again? He gives up a third. Dude, did you guys happen to see what happened right before that 35-yard touchdown?
No.
There was a scuffle on the sidelines that was very similar to the NFC Championship game where he was taunting. It was a fight situation that he was not even involved in. But he's such a mental patient, dude, that even when someone else is mentally being stupid on the sideline, he loses focus and he gives up a 35-yard touchdown. I'm done with him. Somebody else can have him. Oh yeah, to the guy that was asking about free agents, Reek Wallen's a free agent. Bye. And I hear like Seattle people like being like, "Oh, Reek Wallen's a free agent. Let's see if he comes back." I'm like, dude, just be honest. Be like, the team probably doesn't want him back. But you're not going to say that in the week that they won the Super Bowl. I just wish they would. The writing's on the wall for him. I don't see him back. He's going to be commanding way too much money. And quite frankly, for the product I see on the field, we'd be better off with
We're gonna
someone
What's
else.
the
DeMar
secret
Hamlin.
sauce?
Damar Hamlin.
Ooh,
No.
the secret sauce.
The secret sauce. Want to know what it is?
What?
Being able to rush and get pressure with 4 guys.
Okay, that's something that I have on my list because everybody's like, how the Patriots win this game? You force Mike McDonald to blitz because their pass rush comes from 4 guys. And I thought, you know what? There's a lot to that. And what do we do more than we ever did at any other game this season? I think Witherspoon blitzed 6 times, and he hit home on 4 of them, 2 sacks and 1 fumble that caused the interception. That's why, to me, he could have been MVP every time he blitzed, dude. And the way that they disguised the blitz, dude, I watched these breakdowns, and Mike McDonald clearly could have been the MVP also. For the way that he sets this defense up for success. Like, and they're like, Mike Vrabel won Coach of the Year. Do you think that he should give it to you? And he's like, no. He's like, no, but I would like to have one. He's like, I'd like to have one. And I recognize it. I recognize that what Vrabel did was incredible. But, I mean...
Sophomore year is upon him.
I'd take my guy. Well, that's the other thing. Vrabel's coming back next year. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think the Patriots are going to be a 6-7 win team at most next season. And I don't know if that provides any, like, anything for you or what you guys think about it, but I honestly I see a regression for both teams. I think Seattle takes a step back, and I think that the Patriots take a step back. Like,
Yeah, they didn't have a hard schedule this year. They didn't have a hard schedule. It's like me saying that Kansas City was the best worst team. This is the case with the Patriots. They were the best worst team all year long, and they got 14 wins, made it to the Super Bowl, won and barely got themselves in the Super Bowl. And you see what a product they really are. They got lit up by a Super Bowl team. Clearly, New England is not a Super Bowl team. And I don't disagree with you. I don't think they're going to even make... If they make the playoffs next year, it's going to be a quick one-and-out wild card done. I don't
think they make it.
Because Stephon Diggs is going to be gone. Hollins will probably leave unless they extend his contract already.
Wait, Stephon Diggs is on their team?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have known that by watching the Super Bowl.
Pop Douglas was the only guy.
Oh, wait, you know what? I do remember one thing Stephon Diggs did.
He got dumped by his girlfriend.
He did have a catch in the 4th quarter, and he
spiked the ball.
Spun the ball like you went in. I was like,
that's your first catch.
I was like,
and it's 24-2.
There's 3 minutes left.
That's the guy.
Take that.
There's 3 minutes left, and it's 29-7. And
I did notice that. That was dumb.
Well, at least he had some swagger.
That was his only catch. He
was celebrating.
Don't waste your money.
His only
Don't
catch.
waste your money on him next year.
He's going to prison soon. Give him a break.
New England.
Remember when he dropped the ball when we needed the most?
Yeah, Kansas City. That's why he's going to go to prison. He's going to prison. So don't worry about him. He'll be all right.
So we're up to halftime now. Halftime show. What'd you guys? I'll be honest with you. I went outside and smoked a cigarette.
I didn't mind it.
Because
I just wish
my nerves were like, I was like, it's only 9-0. Should be like 35-0 by now. That's how I felt. When they punt 8 times, I'm like, it should be 35-0 right now. We're only up by 9. Like 1 touchdown coming out of the 3rd quarter. And they're back in this fucking game, and I was like, I'm going outside to smoke. So I was like, I'm just going to sit out here. I know it's a long Super Bowl, but I was just wondering what you did and what your thoughts were.
I had a couple cocktails in me. I felt like I was at a resort in Puerto Rico. I was enjoying it. I wish I could have known the words, but I like the music.
So it's interesting that you mentioned the words because it was in Spanish, right? But let's say you had watched Turning Point USA's. What does ba with the ba, the bang a dang, diggy diggy diggy, something something, up jump the boogie mean? Do you understand that?
I didn't watch that.
Do you understand it though?
No, there's a lot.
Okay,
yeah, that's why.
There you go.
Music is music to me. That's why I enjoyed it.
All right, listen here, okay?
But there were parts I got lost. Like I knew they were trying to tell me like some sort of story, And there were parts that I got lost and I didn't know. Like I was wondering, is that a real wedding?
Yeah, it was.
It was
There was a
real
lot of
wedding.
parts that I
Stupid.
just wish I would have known.
I watched both halftime shows. All right, I
How'd you
watched
do
one
that?
on my phone YouTube channel for Turning Point, and then I watched the one for the Super Bowl, and both were not fantastic. But I've seen Kid Rock. He's sweet. Kid Rock goes back to our youth. I mean, look at Green Day. Green Day was the
was good.
opening act. Yeah, it all sounds the same.
I know, but
It's Green Day, sweet, cool, and that was kind of like Kid Rock for Turning Point. He came out and did his song that pretty much put him on the circuit, really, right? I mean, he's popular. It's Kid Rock, man. So, to me, they were both equally annoying. I would have preferred a half and half of English and Spanish.
Let me ask you this, guys,
Because I
know
don't
that
mind
we
Spanish.
differ- we differ
subtitles.
on
Give me
the-
subtitles.
We differ on the political side of the dial, so I'm just wondering, like, why did we have two halftime shows?
Why not?
because it's the wrong thing to do.
I mean, that's what people are doing now.
This is the first time. I mean, you had
It's the first time. It's not. It's dumb. It was dumb. It's dumb.
It's not going to happen again, probably.
It's
I
that's
just-
just. It's not. It's a bad look.
Can I give a political statement that's not going to piss you guys off? Because I don't. That's not what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do here.
That was part
But
of
to
history.
me, to me, if MAGA has a flaw, it is that it was exposed by this halftime show, and that is, we all can't have one thing. It's like there has to be a them, and there has to be an us, and I just don't get it. I would rather all just enjoy the same thing. That's just how I feel about it. Like, I feel that's the flaw. I don't ever feel like MAGA has tried to include me in anything. They have hated me from the jump. So
I'm not mega.
I'm not saying that either of you. I'm not saying that either of
I
you.
watched
but
them both.
That was
quite,
definitely a
quite
MAGA
honestly,
event.
because I don't know who the hell Bad Bunny was, and I didn't know who he is. I still don't know who he is.
I don't
It
like
wasn't-
his music.
It wasn't impressive to me, and neither was the other show. But I watched them both because it was the first time that there was an alternative halftime show in the history of the Super Bowl, and I wanted to see both and see what was the big deal. And I said very clearly, I don't think any of them were that amazing.
I
So
appreciate the fact that you watched both.
I just watched them both.
to
Whatever.
see what the big deal.
I won't
was.
watch anything that's on TPUSA.
Yeah, and I just
I just can't.
if I didn't watch the one that was to me for everybody, like I certainly wasn't going to watch the other one. And
you know how much
I think
those
I
people
caught the
in the
last
tree-
3 minutes.
Those people in the trees got paid $1,500.
I came in when Ricky Martin was on, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I didn't expect him to be in here.
What do you got?
Still in Spanish, but no one complained about living La Vida Loca. We all kind of.
He already played at the Super Bowl,
He did.
and no one went berserk.
I think Lady Gaga, I heard,
Yep,
was
she
in
popped
there
out.
doing the.
Yeah, he played with Shakira years ago.
Anyway, I heard that it was. I think a lot of people were worried that it was going to be like very disconnecting, and I think that the overall consensus of what I've heard, at least, you guys fill me in because you both watched it, but that it was all about like the Americas, like all the countries of the Americas coming together, which is kind of a beautiful sentiment. But like I can't speak intelligently on it because I didn't watch it.
Well,
I've heard both, so I don't know because I didn't translate it. That's why I would have liked to know.
Right. He probably like, fuck you, Todd.
And I'm not going to listen to somebody tell me what they think or it said when I don't really know.
Yeah. That's a good point also.
yeah, because sometimes, people say, "Oh, this is what he was saying," but he was saying something completely different and putting you down, or.
But
whatever.
also, this country doesn't have a number one language, even though
true.
most of the people speak English, but it's not the consensus.
And here's another thing. Guys, there's a lot of people watching, and I'm surprised that nobody's chimed in on the comments. Let us know what you guys think of the halftime.
I think it would have been better if they implemented both English and Spanish. Because
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but what if the guy
I
doesn't
said that,
speak
and someone
English?
said I was.
He speaks English. He spoke English at the Grammys.
What I don't like is when you say that and you give your honest opinion, and then people say you're racist. and they just jump to that. I don't like that.
Well,
Because
tell
I'm
me when
telling
they
you my
said
honest
this, right?
opinion. I honestly like the music. I don't mind it. I like music of all different cultures. I just wish I would have known, and I guess that's on me. Can't blame
Dude,
them.
I think that's the best take that I've heard. I'll be honest with you. There's people that I have heard say, I watched it because it wasn't going to be in Spanish. And like, if you say it like that, then I'm going to call you a fucking racist. If you're like, look, I like music, I just wish I could understand it. That's not racist. Like that's
Sometimes
like,
that's
honesty.
the most beautiful music is stuff you can't understand because it leads your imagination to wander.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever gone to opera before? I don't understand a fucking lick of.
Yes, but in this case
That-
where it's a Super Bowl show and they're usually telling some sort of a story, I would have liked to sort of felt a little bit more included.
Can we
in the
all
story.
agree that we should have Weird Al next year at SoFi?
I think we should do a hologram show.
I don't know who we should have.
The hologram
Elvis.
idea is good. That was my idea. I think
with
that
You know
Elvis.
what they should do?
awesome.
An independent
and Paula
artist of that
Abdul.
city who has no affiliation to nothing.
Say that again.
An independent artist of that city hosting the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, dude. Have the Super Bowl in Omaha, and then I'll play the fucking halftime show.
XFL.
Nerds Gone Wild.
That's right. Who would? All right, just so we can move on. You guys, the chat, let us know if you want to answer this too. Weird Al's my number one. Like, please put him in the Super Bowl halftime. Frankie, who do you got? And then Tio, who do you got?
What for next year's Super Bowl?
Who would you
halftime?
want? Who's your number one? Like, I would. This is what I want.
Jeez. Well, what I want is never going to happen.
Weird
Yes.
Al's never going to happen.
She
but I
already
want
said
it.
that she'll never play a Super Bowl.
Pink is what you want.
Yeah, I would love that because I
All
think
right.
she would
No,
rock
that's
it.
fair. That's fair.
I think she would embrace that and she'd come trapezing through the state. It would be sweet. But she said she'll never do a Super Bowl. So if I have a backup plan, I don't really know. Maybe America? Coming out doing the song Magic?
mind
Riding
that.
through the desert on a horse.
You're gonna love my
with no
answer.
name. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Taylor Swift.
Oh,
How has she not done it?
How has
Because
she not done it?
she's
Thank
good
you.
for it. It
Like,
smells
really?
a-
Frankie, you shut up. You
It
aside.
would
can't do it.
automatically,
I know that you
she'll
hate
get
her,
booed.
but-
She'll get booed.
automatically
No
be the
way.
most watched.
You think she would
over
get booed?
Kendrick.
She'll get booed.
I think you'd have ratings for the Super Bowl for the
Yeah.
game, and then the halftime show would go whoop, and then the
You would.
second half would go whoop.
Something would happen. Her
The
skirt would
NFL
blow
would.
up.
I can guarantee you.
I'm
they'll
all
try
for
to-
that.
No.
If she dropped
No.
a giant bush on us,
You just
okay,
asked the
that's
question.
fine.
I'm just answering who would be the best one for. Not
That
who I
sounded
would
cra-
want.
that
I don't
sounded
know,
awesome, actually.
but that would probably be the
So
best
you
for the
don't
NFL.
you don't have one that you're like this would be for me.
No,
But
I
Taylor
don't.
Swift is one you.
I enjoy all.
Yes.
I enjoy all things, but for best for the NFL, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I can probably see that coming in the near future.
It gets all the kids involved.
What about Hanson?
Hanson Brothers?
Nah.
Nah. No, that's like putting Crisscross in.
Get Def Leppard out
Why
there.
don't we get them too?
I think something happened.
Chris
What has
Cross,
seven? What has 7 arms and
Hanson.
sucks? Def Leppard.
Dude, Def Leppard like 20 years ago would have been fire.
They're still
Journey.
not that bad.
It would have been.
Yeah.
No, they're a great band, but they're just irrelevant as shit right now.
Yeah, well,
Like-
they're better than Guns N' Roses and
I mean, I think Guns N' Roses would be awesome, even though his
Sting.
voice is completely
oh, Axl
shot.
Rose sucks.
Sting.
Sting, yeah,
There
Sting
you
away.
go.
Stinger.
But Guar.
That's one for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
ICP.
ICP.
CP.
Come on. I see poop, okay?
Come on. Faye, go everywhere.
Oh, man.
Or
No,
Rago
Weezer
Dago.
would be awesome. Weezer would be a great Vampire
Tweezer?
Weekend. I'm not really familiar with Vampire Weekend. That's my brother.
I think a
Not
good
really.
country jamboree.
Country's
good-
always American. You
like
feel
old,
like.
old school '90s country. Even Garth Brooks do a halftime show. That'd be awesome.
Well, this
Okay.
this one was number
Okay.
2, and Kendrick Lamar was number 1.
hey, it'd be badass.
Most watched.
I would definitely take. But here's the thing: when you go most watch, you
Yeah, I
also
know.
have to like keep in mind like
Population's
every
increasing
year.
every year.
yeah, like This
I get that.
Super Bowl was watched way more than Super Bowl 4.
Yeah,
No
because like
shit.
24 kids are 18 now. They
Yeah.
watched it.
Anyway, you got
Stupid.
Pink, Taylor Swift, Weird Al, Vampire Weekend with Weezer. Why don't you put them all together? Roll
Yeah.
them all into one.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Call it the ultimate halftime show.
I do think, on the final word on this, I do think it would be cool if they had like not one artist but like 4 to represent all different like genres, cultures, whatever.
That's
Like
kind
pick
of
like
what
a
they did.
Metallica
Yeah.
and have them do like a 4-minute medley of each of their
Well, they
greatest
did.
works.
They did. They opened up the Super Bowl with Green Day.
Yeah, but that's not
And
the
then-
halftime show.
Well, it was all considered one big show. Is what it was.
Okay.
Halftime being that of
They opened.
Let's talk about this while we're outside of the game. We got a big death in the football
yeah,
today.
yeah. That was a huge one. Vanderbeek, 48 years old.
Johnny Moxon, 48 years old,
Son of a bitch.
Varsity Blues. He was dealing with cancer, guys, for the last couple years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He got really thin and like just...
We got diagnosed with stage 3. James,
Yeah, I
when we
follow him
found
on
out.
social media, and like
real sick,
he's,
real quick.
He's like talking about his journey and how he's feeling better, and I'm like, dude, you look two days away from.
You usually feel better before you die.
That's
But
true.
No, really.
rest in peace.
It's true.
Yeah, rest in peace. He played a great part in that movie. I was gonna actually bring that up, but that was a really historic, iconic, go-to movie from 1999,
I will
Am I
be
mistaken?
reviewing
98 or
Varsity Blues
99.
this week.
I think it was 98. Great movie, whipped cream boobies, whole thing, sweet.
think
And
I've seen it.
my cousin
Billy
Warren
Bob.
says,
Oh, you've seen it.
my cousin Warren says it's a classic. It's a
Oh, yeah, it's
masterpiece.
a classic.
He says
Makes you
it's
want to
a
have ice cream
masterpiece.
sundae right now.
So I put out a little tribute to Vanderbeek. If you guys want to share it, like it, subscribe it. It's on all my pages. All right, second half. You guys know that the Patriots are now 6-6 in Super Bowls. They've lost more than anybody.
Yeah, they've been in 12.
They've lost more
bastards.
than anybody.
Yep, not the greatest ever.
Did you know that Seattle and the Patriots were both 60-1 odds when the season began? Most pundits had Seattle finishing last in the division. I, on
Wow.
this very show, picked them third. I thought
I don't remember picking.
I
Yeah.
thought 49ers. Well, you remember that you had Buffalo number one.
Well, I mean, I had Buffalo with a 13-4 season. The only place I screwed up was I predicted one more win that ended up being a loss.
Falcons.
No, it wasn't the Falcons. It was I don't remember.
Dolphins.
No, I picked us to lose week 5 to the Patriots. I picked us to lose to the Houston Texans on the road. I picked us to lose to the Patriots.
What do you pick
at
us
home.
to do next year?
I don't know, man. Joe Brady, I don't even want to.
See, I knew he was going to go this route.
Why do you have to bring that up? I was
Is
feeling
he on
good.
the
My hot
field,
shot.
or-
Why are you
It
not
doesn't
feeling
matter if
good?
he's on the field. It just why
Okay,
do you have to rile
Frankie.
me up?
Frankie,
Son of a.
you've
bitch.
had a failing regime.
What are we arguing about? Joe
You've
Brady
had a
sucks.
failing regime
How do we know?
for the entirety of Josh
see.
Allen's career.
Just like Keon Coleman was going to be good, right? Bust. Give me
Right.
some chocolate chip cookies now,
You
sucker.
failed every year of Josh Allen's career. You can't not do something different.
Okay, a difference one thing, but he's a clown. If anybody disagrees with me, I'm sorry. I just think Joe Brady's a clown. I'm not the only one in the news. I'm not the only one that's reporting this. There is other people around the football world,
Fake
Bills
news.
Mafia, people that aren't Bills Mafia, people all over the world that don't even know what the hell's going on, think this was the worst hire the Bills could. They could have hired someone else. They could have brought in a Jim Schwartz. You know, it's been in this system. Defensive-minded coach, big deal. Get a good offensive coordinator. That's all we've ever had is defensive-minded coaches. So, like, I mean, it was just, to me, there was something fishy about it. Something doesn't, I don't know. You know what? Prove me wrong, Joe Brady. Prove me wrong. Prove
Okay,
me wrong.
let me-
That's all. I'm not going to say it's a bad, I'm not happy with the hire. I think it's a bad hire, but prove me wrong.
Do you think
I
I was
like to
happy
be-
when Seattle let go of Pete Carroll?
I don't know how to feel about that one. I would be upset probably, yeah. For
I
sure.
was pissed, dude.
Well, sure, he's
But
your
here's
coach.
the thing: they hire a new guy, and I'm going
Right.
to be like, all right, let's see what you got, new guy.
Keep banging our head against the wall years in a row.
They ditch DK Metcalf. They ditch Tyler Lockett. They ditch Geno Smith. And I'm like, this team's dead, dude. I don't know what to think, so I'm going to pick third place. And we go out and win the Super Bowl. Just wait a little bit. As long as you're like,
I'm not.
It makes me.
I'm not saying
you're not even
that
excited
I'm not
about
hopeless. I'm just not. Am I allowed to feel not excited? I just
No,
didn't
you're not.
like.
You're not allowed.
I'd probably be a little bit more excited than what I'm used to.
I would have been more comfortable with a Brian Dable hire, someone that's got a little head coaching experience under
We
his
saw
belt.
that already.
Yeah, but that was with a shitty team in New York where either
No,
you go
here.
He didn't head coach here.
I know, but he helped Allen, or Allen helped him. He wouldn't even
He
be
helped-
nowhere without Allen. Let's get that
Yeah,
straight.
but imagine he stays here and doesn't go with the Giants. We would have already won Super Bowls. for
Imagine
him.
he stays here and Allen doesn't. It wasn't here. He doesn't have a job.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about Josh Allen promoted that guy to where he
Allen,
is.
yeah, that's why he should
Yeah.
have stayed here and worked with Josh Allen and won a Super Bowl with Josh Allen. But no, he rides Josh Allen's coattail and then off to the sunset. That's what all these guys were going to do. That's what Joe Brady did. He was going to go off and get hired somewhere else as a fucking head coach. And Buffalo's like, no. You're not going to ride the coattails of Josh Allen making you look good. You're going to stay here and be our coach. I don't know. Something's not right about it. Sorry. That's
We
my
haven't
rant for the
gone
day.
to the Super Bowl yet.
We're not going with Joe Brady.
Arguably the best quarterback in the league. So
Well, Joe
change it
Brady
up.
made it worse.
Possible.
How do you?
Possible. It might be possible.
I want to slap you.
You
right
could
now,
be
dude.
correct.
I want to slap this.
But at the end of the
motherfucker.
day, if I'm going 8 years with banging my head against the wall and not making any
I'm
progress,
gonna bang my head
I'm
against the
willing
wall.
to take the chance that I'm going to shit the
Okay,
sheets.
I will take the chance, but I'm not sold yet. How's that?
No, of course not. He didn't do it. We don't know.
Exactly.
But I'm not
7
going to
months
say
from
it's
now.
going to be worse. How do I know? Could
Why
be
didn't they
better.
wait 7 months to tell me? Let me at least.
I'm
get
going to
some
listen to
rest.
what the Bills media tells me. You're kidding me. They don't know shit all the time. They tell me every year they're going to win. They don't know.
You guys are
I'm done.
grumpy
I'm
ass
mad.
bastards.
Be done.
I'm
This
mad.
guy stops crying in the background. I'll be fine.
I just don't understand why you automatically hate this. I'm like, man,
I don't automatically hate it. I'm
be
just not
happy that you're
comfortable
going
with
in
it.
a different
What this league has
direction.
taught me is I automatically focus on defense. I had top four scoring offense with crap, you say. Shakir, Cooks, 900 other receivers that amounted to jack shit. Build a defense.
Dude, if you guys, this is gonna hurt a little bit. If you guys had the Patriots defense, you would have been in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
quite possibly
and
true.
you would have won.
Probably. I think that the Bills would have been a pretty good matchup for that Super Bowl, actually.
No, they would have shut our receivers down, and they would have got to us with four guys, and they would have spied out, and he wouldn't have been able to run. Same thing. What's his name ran the most? Most productive runner of a quarterback there was. We saw what he could do when they did leave the lanes open. He rushed up there for yards, but after that, they
that was
figured
the
that's
only times I got nervous in the game. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude!
this is the only
He
way
could
they could
run
win.
for 40 yards at a blink.
Yeah, crucial first downs he could have got, but he didn't. They shut that down. I feel
Shut
like they
it
would
down.
have did
Once
that
they
down.
saw it, they made adjustments, that's another
shut
thing
it
that
down.
I love about McDonald's. Seattle trailed in the postseason for 95 seconds.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, McDonald had a farm.
Yeah, I fucking know. 95 seconds, and that was against the 49ers.
Probably the worst of the ones.
Well,
Yeah.
you won a Super Bowl. Congratulations to you, for real. The Bills were due. Just hope
We're
it comes.
due.
I think the Bills are going to be in it next year. I'm being 100% honest. And I think it's going to be a resurgence of the AFC. I think you're going to have a really good team in Baltimore. I think if Joe Burrow sticks around where he's at, they're going to factor in. If
He's got to get
healthy.
that hangnail
If
fixed.
he can stay healthy, I think Kansas City, we always got to worry about him.
You do, but they're on the move.
And now
Berman
you've
told me
got-
it's going to be Buffalo versus San Fran.
O.J. Simpson would love that.
Well,
He used to wear the half and half
I'm
jacket,
just
remember?
going to throw this out there. You know where the Super Bowl is at next year, right?
Yeah, SoFi.
Yeah, I would love
Again.
to go. I'd love to go down there and win it. Back to back in our division.
I actually
rivals.
won the Super Bowl on PlayStation 5.
Oh wow.
I went undefeated, and I beat the Cardinals. It was the year that the Super Bowl was played in SoFi, so that would have been what? How many years ago? A couple of years ago. I won it 2 years in a row. Undefeated, and then Josh Allen was hurt for 4 of those weeks, and Mitch Trubisky came in. Between him and Singletary,
He's a free agent too.
we won it undefeated.
Biggest loss we're gonna lose?
What?
Our center.
Ooh.
McGovern?
Oh,
gonna-
Todd, what are you talking about? Centers don't matter, remember?
He's gonna be the highest paid center in the
We're
league.
going all the way back to...
I know.
We'll bring
I remember
Mitch
that.
Morse back out of retirement.
Todd gave me so much shit about...
Jason Kelsey.
Center doesn't matter.
Hey, Jay, want to come play? Sure. I'll go play in Buffalo. I'll jump off grease poles. Anyways,
Look, let
I'm
me
done.
get a couple of stats out here, and then we'll wrap up. And then we'll talk about your show coming up here in a little bit. Seattle en route to winning the Super Bowl, the first team ever to beat 3 12-win teams on the way to doing it. Wow, that's insane, dude. Like that's
Pretty Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Well, and here's another thing: we can now put the narrative to rest that he is problematic. He's really not. He's just a quarterback.
Don't get cocky.
He's just a
Sophomore year.
quarterback, dude. He's a quarterback.
Sophomore hangover.
What do you
Super
mean
Bowl hangovers
sophomore
are real.
hangover?
Driving the bus.
Super Bowl hangovers.
I already told you there's going to be. I don't expect this team to be this good next year, and if they
Well,
are,
I hope they are because I do.
look out.
I was happy to see Seattle win. I
They're
didn't
pretty
pick
good.
them to win. I wanted them to win. If you guys all recall, I did very clearly say, I do hope Seattle wins, but I don't think they're going to. I think New England's going to put on a show, and I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong because Seattle is. I think, I don't have any like sort of emotional negative feelings towards any of their coaching staff. Whereas I don't like Mike Vrabel. I don't like Stephon Diggs. I don't like the Robert. I don't like the New England's franchise really. I
Weren't
just
they
don't.
the lowest last year? Weren't they the lowest scoring?
Yeah, they were
team
4
on
and 13.
defense?
They sucked. They had
No, I'm
Drake
talking about
May-
Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. I don't know how Seattle did last
Defensive scoring, I think they were last. Like
year. James, question.
No, they ended the season as a top 5 defense. So we
Scoring
knew the
defense.
Yeah, so we know that defense was going to be good coming into
okay.
this year, which is, but you still have to score points, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so this team in 2 games at Levi's Stadium had
Levi's Stadium.
9 sacks and 4 turnovers in 2 games. San Francisco played their entire season there. They had 7 sacks and 3 turnovers
Yeah. They had nice grass too.
in 8 games there.
it's a plant.
So, but Seattle also, they finished the season with number 1 overall DVO. What is it?
What?
And defensively as well.
Huh.
So,
Well, congrats. Good Super Bowl win. Seattle deserved it. I mean, I had no problems with the game itself. My take on halftime is I watched them both, not for any other reason but to see both. Why not? And see what one was better and what the noise was about. And I just hope that that's Buffalo next year because Buffalo will burn itself to the ground. We need a rebuild anyways. It will be complete mayhem in
That's how
Buffalo.
dumb they are.
Well,
so
if we-
I find it funny that you're complaining so much about the coach and then being like, "Oh, it'll be us next year." Make it.
Well,
make,
I know.
up your fucking mind, dude.
I didn't say with the Bills. I said it could have been with the Sabres. Sabres are actually playing pretty sweet. We'll talk about that in another show.
It's going to end in June. It's this year,
know.
not
Yeah,
next
I know.
year. So you were
Well,
talking about the Bills.
It could have been.
I
Bills,
caught you in a
as
lie.
long as
I
he
caught you in a
stays
lie,
healthy.
Frankie. I caught you in a lie.
I just don't think Joe Brady's.
You're gonna learn to love him.
I'm gonna hate him.
What if you do? What if you do learn to love him?
He's gonna have a kid with Pagula's daughter. You're gonna learn to love him around here. You wait and see.
That's
Got a
another
new
reason.
stadium, new coach.
Thanks. One I'll never afford to be
Yeah.
able to go
You'll have a
to.
new coaching staff.
Yeah.
Come on, think of the
You'll have a
marketing.
lot of new players.
Bring the Buffalo Jills back. That would
What's
be
your
awesome.
guys' salary cap situation look like?
I don't know. I don't know
Not
anything.
great, but not the worst in the league.
Yeah, we could do better. We can restructure.
We're like
a few deals.
17th if you were to rank them, I think. 16th.
So, here, like,
Just drop a lot of dead weight.
I feel like this is why, like, the quarterback position. Like, obviously, you're going to pay Josh Allen whatever he wants.
Well, yeah.
He takes
It's like-
discounts.
But it's like,
Yeah.
what is his number, his cap number? Do you know?
You know what? I don't know what his discount number is, but what I can tell you is this: is he is a very
Discount double
simple.
check.
He's a very simple guy. He's been asked these questions before, like, what do you spend your money on? He has a nice truck, a nice house, a wife. He's very frugal with his money. He's not afraid to donate money, and he's not afraid to restructure a deal. He's already said from the get-go, and he says this with great conviction, that he is a Buffalo Bill. This is where he will play his entire career. He is meant to be a Buffalo Bill. You will never see Josh Allen go to another team ever. He will work his deal out to make sure that there's a team put together. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Tom Brady did that a few times throughout his career in New England.
Yeah,
where
and then
went
he
to
went
Tampa.
to win another Super Bowl.
But okay, no, but my point is he wanted to keep winning. Josh Allen, he's about winning, and if he knows he can win, there's going to be a lot of guys in that locker room that are going to want to restructure their deals because they feel this is their best chance to win. Regardless of how Frankie feels about their coach, this is their best chance at winning. You're going to see Joey Bosa want to come back. You're gonna want to see these guys come back. Are they going to be able to bring them all back? I don't know.
Doesn't
But
happen here.
Buffalo's
There's
a
no track
desirable
record
place
of
right
winning.
now. Yeah, but we have a better track record than that of the teams they came from. Look at the Chargers. They always
Oh, you
shit the
want to
shit.
pick bums off bum teams? Go ahead.
Well, hey man, we could do this another day.
No, we can do it right now.
You walk in New England, you see trophies everywhere. You get inspired. You
Yeah,
walk here, what do you see?
they've never had one bum player. They never brought in Randy Moss. They never brought in,
What do you mean?
Cam Newton. They
I
didn't
think
bring
one
in.
of their
was not
tight
a
ends-
bum.
One of their tight ends was a murderer.
Yeah, but if on the field, he was a murderer.
Yeah, I don't care what he does off the field.
I know.
They had some questionable people. Stephon
Stephon
Diggs,
Diggs
he's a
is
bum.
questionable.
Yeah,
He did great here.
In Buffalo until he started getting funny with Josh Allen, and they got his ass out of here. And then he goes and gets himself jammed up. More
Wanted
ways
to
than
win
one.
really bad.
Yeah, I guess so. Winning really
And
bad.
he's more
makes
of a
you do-
diva than Allen. I mean, he's a receiver.
Well, he was a diva, that's for sure.
Do
Anyways,
you guys want a diva receiver?
No.
Do
They're
you
going to
need
get
one?
A.J. Brown, and they're
Do
going
you
to think
need
that's
one
the
there?
greatest thing.
I don't think A.J. Brown's a good fit for us right now. I think he's going to get hurt. He doesn't.
I think we need
We need.
a middle linebacker, a defensive end.
What are you guys going to draft?
I don't know. I don't
Like
even care about
shit.
the draft. I don't watch
What
the
do you-
draft.
Hopefully, we're going to trade
What
the
do you-
picks.
What?
I mean, I don't know how you. I know that our draft matters to us. Our draft, like John Schneider, has nailed the last like.
We
4
don't nail
drafts.
drafts.
Yeah, that's why I
So,
don't really watch.
it
I
does
can't say
matter.
we blow him though. He doesn't blow it. I mean, they
No.
drafted Knox. They drafted. There's a few good guys.
I mean,
There's
you
a whole
guys
bunch of
drafted
guys.
Josh Allen like after Sam Darnold was drafted. So
Well, Josh
or
Allen.
something,
Everyone
you know.
wanted Josh Rosen. Where's he now?
Well, I look at it like
Idiots.
I'm thinking Reek Woolen's gone, right? Like he's not coming back. We need to draft a corner. We probably need to draft a running back because K9 and Sharps aren't going to coexist forever. We probably need. I
I think the
mean,
Bills
you
should get a quarterback.
got Demarcus Lawrence, who's old.
Take
as
5
hell,
quarterbacks.
and you got Leonard
Trade bait.
Williams, who's old as hell. And these guys are going to need to be replaced. But that's what makes things so good there. Is like you look at across the line, you're like, dude, Seattle's defense is great. But you look at, and then you watch the Super Bowl and you see every one of these guys. Chenna Nwosu, pick 6. You got a Devin Witherspoon blitzing 4 or 6 times, causing absolute chaos.
Well, I don't
Marcus
keep Gen
Lawrence-
X stats. I just watch the games. I just know you guys got a sick defense, and if you can keep it together the best way you can now, the Seahawks.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what,
they
that's
are
what
the
you
dark
use the
side.
draft for, Frankie. That's my point.
But for
Like,
me, like being a Bills fan, we've had good draft picks. We've had really several great draft picks, like Tio said. It's just a lot of times the draft picks don't stand out because we blow it in big games or they're not used correctly and they don't build really around the roster. They build around the offensive coordinator and their wants and needs. And Josh Allen takes the freaking bull by the horns and makes it a good game. So it all really depends. I mean, we have talent on the team. We just got to use it right. I mean, I would have been riding those tight ends into the ground throughout the playoffs, but no. Why would the Bills do that? No, they'll just
Because they're
do
always
stupid
hurt.
shit.
Dude, you do have awesome tight end play.
If
We do.
Kincaid could play the full season without injury,
You had
something,
Knox, you had more Haas guy, and you had
Kincaid is the one.
Yeah, but you had all three of them at your disposal, and Tom Brady made his career out of tight ends. Hernandez, Gronkowski, he made and his little slot receiver and Wes Welker and
The next
Julian
gen stats
Edelman.
will support that when Kincaid is in the game, Josh Allen's passing yards and efficiency goes way up. Not
Yeah, I
Knox
would
and not the
imagine
other.
so.
he needs his tight ends, and Joe Brady didn't use the tight ends right. He tried to always go to the receivers, and they couldn't get separation or whatever. Or Coleman would just flake out. It was flubbery. The whole thing was flubbery.
The only thing good about a number one receiver is they have to pay more attention to him, and they sometimes have to double him, which frees open a lot of other guys.
Yeah, and they got to use those like tight ends and those other receivers. Whatever, we'll see what happens. I'm eager to see, but I'm also as our friend Tom would say, I'm not putting all my eggs in the basket yet. I want to see. I got to see it. I don't know. I got 7 months. I need
You know
a
what I
break.
think? That's called fair weather.
I'm not a fair weather. Don't fair
That's
weather
called
me.
fair weather.
Don't fair weather punch me.
I'm not going to go all in on the team until I see them do it. That's the definition of fair weather.
I'm just
No,
going
am
to
I
say
wrong?
that they're going to be in the playoffs and they're going to be a threat as long as 17 is healthy.
Dude. Don't celebrate just yet, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't rain on my parade.
There you go. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. We got 29-13, Super Bowl 60 in the books. Kenneth Walker III, 135 yards rushing. He would have had 200, but that one didn't get called back by Sundell.
I think I said he was going to be the MVP.
Seriously,
He did. He did
Very
actually.
good.
That was my
160
first one, and then I said the outdoor boys.
161 yards from scrimmage. Oh, I wish I had a picture queued up of that.
Those guys
But I
are
don't.
nuts. Some honey bread.
If Walker
guys.
had the chance, he would be the leading rusher, I think, if he had the brunt of the carries.
I just can't say. I mean,
He can't catch,
when
though, very
Charbonnet
well.
went down, a lot of people were like, that was our chance at the Super Bowl.
No, you have too good of
And
too good.
K9 stepped up to the tune of 550 yards
Yeah,
and
he
6
gnawed on
touchdowns
that bone,
in 4
baby.
games. That's
Sick.
incredible.
Good game. Good game, eh? Ready for some Buffalo Sabres hockey, eh?
What happens? What happens next year, guys? Give me where do you think Seattle finishes? Do you think Sam Darnold wins another 10, 12 games?
No.
You
Good.
don't.
I don't know. I don't know yet. It's too soon.
They dominated.
Yeah, but it's
Frankie,
February.
You are the
Very
king of
possible.
contradictions, sir.
No, it's February. I can't
You're like, they're
tell
gonna
you
be right
now.
back there next year. Oh, I can't say.
I
Highly
can't
unlikely,
say.
but very possible.
I mean,
I,
look
think
what
they're-
happened to
I don't
Kansas
think
City.
they're going to win 14 games, but
Look at what happened to Kansas City. They went from the face of the league to where are they?
What if they win next year?
They were not going to win next year
How do you know?
because I don't know. I don't
I
know.
know. You don't know.
I hate not knowing, but that's why I take 7 months off. I punch out. I put my Bills jerseys and all my shirts away except for my 2 favorite ones.
Fair
They're
weather.
comfortable.
guys, can I
fair weather. You know, fair
can we
weather.
commit to covering day 1 of the draft? Can we do
I
that?
cannot. Neither can Todd. Todd works.
What day is it on?
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
Yeah,
Probably won't be. What's the date?
April something.
Yeah, and I got something that day actually.
Do you know exactly what day it is? Did I just catch
Thursday,
you in
that's-
another lie?
No, how
don't
did I
know
know
what
it was
day
a
it is.
Thursday? Because I had to look on
Because
my
it's always a
calendar.
Thursday, dipshit.
Oh, it is?
I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that actually.
It's always a Thursday.
Thursday, Friday,
didn't-
Saturday.
Okay, well I didn't even know that. That's how much I really. I'm just being honest. I don't really watch the draft except to see who the Bills pick first, and then I turn.
If
it
I'm
on.
off, I'm
Well,
on.
don't be mad if I find a couple other schmoes to join me for the draft.
Yeah.
Because
If I'm off,
you
I'll
gotta
go
do.
on.
fucking covering the draft, bro.
All right, we'll cover the draft. If T.O. just said if he's off, he's on. He's off and on. He's got
All right.
Asperger's. If
This
I'm
is
around
the
and you
season
guys all
4,
decide to do
guys.
it, I'll do it. I don't
This
know.
You'll
is
be
season
away.
4.
I could be.
NFL season 4. finale.
Finale.
Thanks everybody for watching. Frankie,
Tore it up.
are we going to argue more on the next show? You guys having me? Are you actually having me on the next show?
When we bring you in.
I agreed to do it, but are you
yeah.
actually going to do it?
What, are you talking tonight, you mean?
Yeah, in like
Oh, yeah,
an hour and a half.
I'm like confused. I'm sitting here waiting to hit the outro, and I'm like, what? Yeah, no problem. I was just confused. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
All
I
right,
didn't know
guys.
if you were talking about
tell,
next year.
tell the people what's going on because
At 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, True NFL's finale, where Tio and I, along with Dames tonight, we just kind of banter about football. We go a little bit more outside the realm of stats and scores and who won the game and who lost the game. We talk about all the stories in between, all the drama, all the Stephon Diggs stories, all that kind of junk, and we're going to do it live. And we'll be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So join us
Question
at 7:30 p.m., and I will answer your questions now.
you said this is the finale, right? Because we decided earlier that NFHell will be later next year,
Oh,
and will
geez,
include
I don't
all of
remember.
us, right?
Yeah,
Will be all of us.
Yeah,
And that will be the one. And we'll work on formatting. We got this is
Yeah,
us
we got
trying
time.
to make an announcement. This is us trying to make an
Yeah,
announcement.
we'd like to do one NFL show
and
combined
maybe
together.
like I'll lead the segments, and then Frankie will lead the segments from.
However
True.
that goes.
True. Yeah. Well, we got some stuff to figure out, but we got 7 months, right?
it's a big merger.
Now,
3
there's
Joe
also-
Schmoes talking football.
There's also you guys have a show coming up April 1st.
Yeah,
April
we got
Fools.
our
Tell
new show
everybody
coming.
about that.
Yeah, Tio and I decided to come up with a show brought to you by Raw Live Productions and filmed right in our very own Raw Live studio. It's called What's Happening, and every week at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tio and I will go on, and we will just talk about what's happening. It could be anything in the news, anything sports, anything in our lives, your lives, whoever's lives. We're going to be taking live calls during the shows. We might have a guest here and there or somebody pop in just to hang out and tell us what's happening. And it's going to be a good time. It's a very open platform. Anybody can come in, get involved with the conversation via comment or give us a call, text, or even leave voicemails. So we're leveling up, and it's going to be called What's Happening, and it's coming to you on April Fool's Day.
What's happening?
What's
April
happening?
Fool's Day. And then we have on Raw that is being recorded in Raw Live Studios, and I make sure that they mention this every show. 2 Marks and a Spark. That's the wrestling show. Dames Marv show comes back in March, and there will probably be a baseball show too. So Raw Live Studios is going to be a booming fucking
Booked up.
place.
Those two guys
If anybody's
love
looking
talking
to rent
wrestling.
studio space, send an email to info@rawlive.com, and I will give you a rate and availability.
200.
200.
200.
Hey, if
All
we
right.
got studio space and we got days and times
Super Bowl
available,
champs.
if
Guys, you
wanna-
remember this?
Yep. Zooming in.
It wasn't
Yep.
Drake. May.
Drake May's closer. I mean, Darnold's closer.
I see. I still see that he's a little farther back, but
He's closer to the left. Up.
I mean, he's definitely smaller. But is he smaller in real life too?
I think he looks closer than Drake May.
I think
All
it
right.
doesn't matter. The two are there.
They
Well,
won.
if there's an argument at all to be made,
They're both
that Sam
winners.
Darnold's closer. How crazy does that make this fucking
don't know.
graphic, dude?
But
It makes
thanks everybody
football
for
not
watching.
real.
We will see you next time, and thanks for a great season of NFHell. And rest in peace, James. I'm sorry,
Van
Vanderbeek.
Der Beek.
Van Der Beek, great actor, great football movie. If you haven't seen Varsity Blues, go out and rent it, or down. You can't rent it, just stream it. It's a really good movie. It's cool, and they got whipped cream and boobies and sundaes, so I definitely recommend it.
It's a
But
10.
anyways,
It's a 10.
10.
Frankie.
A
It's
10.
10 out of 10.
just imagine you're a really hot teacher becoming a stripper overnight. It's pretty sweet.
There it is.
Yep, that's it. Anything else from anybody?
Love you guys. Thank you for supporting us.
Yeah,
Season 5.
I will send my
tune in.
check and my bill in the mail.
This was
Yeah.
a Lock 22 production. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.